Here's a summary of recent executive orders that may affect non-citizens who are already in the United States. I'm immigration attorney Christopher Gasson at the Gasson Law Firm in Stuart, Florida. Recently, the new administration has released a series of executive orders related to immigration. Some of the executive orders relate to enforcement of immigration laws as it relates to people who are trying to come into the United States, and some of the executive orders deal with individuals who are already in the United States. I like to talk about some of the ones that deal with individuals who are already in the United States. The overarching theme of the executive orders is maximum enforcement. So the government is planning to enforce the immigration laws to the fullest extent of the law as strictly as possible. So that means that there will be individuals who are seeking a lawful status, either as a resident or a citizen or even attempting to get a visa. There will be higher scrutiny in these cases to determine security measures, identity, and so forth. The president will identify some countries that he plans to require to have higher scrutiny than other countries, what's known as extreme vetting. So this may make visa processes, permanent residency processes, and naturalization processes take longer. Further, the government plans to institute what's called mandatory detention. So individuals who are found in the United States who are out of status or who have some immigration law violation, or even some individuals who have pending immigration court cases, the government will seek to detain those individuals until their cases are resolved or the individuals can be removed from the United States. The government has issued a list of individuals who are priorities for removing from the United States. This will include individuals who already have a final order of removal or deportation, individuals who are here without a lawful status, individuals who have been previously deported from the United States, individuals who've been arrested for crimes, and so forth. So there's a list now of individuals who are a priority for being removed from the United States. The government is also going to be removing what we call safe spaces. So immigration laws will be enforced in places like churches, schools, hospitals, and so forth. The government is not going to designate places where immigration officers won't go to enforce immigration laws. Another change is going to be that the immigration authority is going to be delegated to some members of state and local law enforcement. So there will be police agencies and individuals who are part of police agencies, sheriff's departments, other law enforcement agencies who will not only be enforcing criminal laws, but they will also be investigating and enforcing immigration laws. So that's going to be a change. Individuals should consider all law enforcement as the equivalent to immigration officers or ICE officers when having contact with them. The government has made some significant changes that are currently being challenged in the courts right now. For example, the government has, through an executive order, stated that any child born in the United States that is not the child of a U.S. citizen or a lawful permanent resident is not going to be considered a U.S. citizen or permanent resident after February 20th. So that's an important change in the immigration law. We believe that it is unconstitutional and it's going to be challenged successfully in the courts, but that is an immigration executive order that was released by the current administration. At this time, we are encouraging individuals to be vigilant. Go to trusted sites like uscis.gov, dhs.gov, cbp.gov, ice.gov, and you can go to the White House page and some other trusted government sites. You can trust some of the immigration sites like the American Immigration Lawyers Association, ILRC, and some other organizations that are trusted to get good information about what is happening with immigration law and the changes that are happening in immigration law, and some tips on how to protect yourself, because one of the things that is going to be the most powerful way to protect yourself is becoming knowledgeable about what's happening, and from there you can make a plan to make you and your family safe. If you have questions about your immigration options, you should contact my team at Gasson Law Firm. You can reach us at 772-219-0101 or at www.gassonlawfirm.com. immigrants.com. At the Gaston Law Firm, we will fight for you, will advocate you, will protect you, and will help you build your American future.